guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm pretty excited because most of my planners have arrived. I am going to be sharing them with you guys, and hopefully you guys can give me some feedback and help me to make a decision. But basically I am a B6 girl. I've been using B6s for since 2021 probably. And this year I got the idea that I might want to try an A5 so that I have extra room for the decorating that I do and the memory keeping that I do. I pretty much do everything in one planner, and I'll show you guys that here in a little bit if you're new here. If you've been here before, then you guys will know what that looks like, but I thought it'd be nice to have some little bit of extra space. A couple of years ago, there was a planner that came out, and I was super excited because I thought it had the format that I was hoping for, which was to have have the month, the weeklies, or the week, the dailies, the week, the dailies, the new month, the week, the dailies. And it didn't end up working out like that. I did enjoy that planner anyway, and I used it for half a year because that's all that I can hold for all that I do in any given planner. So that worked fine for me. But I think this year, like I said, I really entertained the A5. So when I did the pre-orders, I ordered a B6 and an A5 of almost every book. So I have a lot. I have some that I will destash. I don't need this many. But I do know that there will be other people that will be able to gain from my loss, you know. For me, it was really important this year to be able to have them, touch them, feel them, look at them, all of that. So the very first thing that I want to share is that in 2025, I utilized this little pocket passport size. I'm not even sure what size it is. But it's small, and it's a notebook by Creffective paper. And I came across it, and I really liked it because you see the monthly's pretty good. The weeklies, let me find a blank page right here, is pretty good. You have the to-do here. I'm going to pull it in a little bit closer. There we go. We'll see how that goes. You have the to-dos, and then this side I would use for my work appointments, this side for my personal, and then this for anything else. So I've really enjoyed this one, but for 2026, I have a little passport by Angel Shop that I was utilizing for my faith devotionals and things, prayers and things, and I was really enjoying that size. I love that I can keep it in my purse and just pull it out at any time that I need a reminder of all of God's goodness and just that kind of thing versus. So I ended up going and oops, this got bent. I ended up going and buying the sterling ink passport size of this planner. So for 2026, and I kind of started writing in it, and I do love it. I think it's so cute. I think it's, let me get in frame here. I think it's the perfect size. So I've really liked this. Like I said, I kind of started setting it up. It is a horizontal, which is perfect. I don't need a whole lot. And then I found this cover in the most beautiful green tealish color, which I love. It's one of my favorite colors. It's funny because I don't announce it as my favorite color, but I'm very attracted to this color. But anyway, it's a beautiful cover, and this is what I had planned to use for 2026. And I even got an extra little notebook for just jotting things down. My granddaughter's got a hold of it at dinner one night when we were out to dinner. But I even got this, which again, I think this is a perfect size. I do love it. Here's my hand. I mean, it's great. But then what I ended up doing is I came across a video or something, a post, I'm not sure, for a planner that's called Take a Note. And it really intrigued me. So I ended up searching for one, and I found one in a little shop, and I'm sorry I couldn't wait to open it. It came in today. I was waiting for this one to come. So here's the little thank you card that came with it. The most important kind of freedom is to be what you really are. And then it just has a little calendar on the back. But anyway, this one really intrigued me, and this is the one that I want to be my everyday carry. So instead of this, I'm going to carry this. And if you look at it, it's not that much. Well, it's a little bit of a difference, but let me get back in frame here, guys. But this one is an A6 size, so not too big, not too small. I thought it would be perfect for what I'm wanting to do. And so these will be set aside for now, and hopefully I can use them for something else later. But I was waiting to get my hands on this. I wanted to see the paper quality. I wanted to feel it. I wanted to see what the layout was exactly like before it came, to figure out if I really wanted that kind of layout and how that might work for me. I did pull out a very old planner that I had from 2024 that I stopped using at some point, you know, before the year was over. And I created a mock spread in here with sort of a kit, even though I don't really use kits, but I do have an idea for it. So I pulled out an old Hobonichi Cousin kit from, I think it was from Planner Kate, and then this was from like the journaling kit. And so I just kind of put it together and put some information in just to see how I would like it. And I love it so much. I drew it in, and anyways, I'm really feeling this, really like it. Of course, I love the paper from Sterling Ink. So because I wasn't sure if I would love to take a note, I did end up ordering a 2026. But with this one also, I actually started thinking, I don't know if she sells these in a notebook, but I probably should have went with that. Just a A6 notebook, that would have been the perfect thing. But if I do decide to use this, I could still use this how I use my current planner today with these 2 pages. And then I could go ahead and draw those in back here. So not sure, but I have this just in case. But let's take a look at this, take a note. So you have your first page here. It's a 2026 mini is what they call it. It comes in an A5 size also. I believe those are the only 2 sizes. It is a, I can't remember where it's from, Thailand maybe? I don't remember exactly, but it has the last 4 months of 2025, 2026, and the next 4 months of 2027. Excuse me, you guys. And then this is a little tracker. It is pretty small, but I'm sure I could find something to use it for. And then I already know that I would probably use this. Well, actually, I don't know. I might use this for appointments or for, normally what I use it for is to track the weather. I enjoy tracking the weather. What I don't like about it is these monthly squares are so teeny tiny. They have all this extra space above on the side and here, but I wish they would have just made the boxes a little bit bigger. I will need my monthly view, and so this is the only thing that's has me not really wanting to use this, because again, I need the monthlies. So we'll get past all the monthlies here. And remember, it goes to March of 2027, which I would never use it that far out. But here's the weekly. It starts with the 29th through the 4th is this week. And so here it is. I love this, like in that mock spread. That would be where, you know, you put your appointments and things. So it's all at a glance. So that would be here. And then, you know, you have your Monday, let's say Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I love that these have a full section because these are my busiest days for things to put into the planner. This does not have dailies or anything, so each week is just like this, but I figured for in my purse and on the go, this would be perfect. So let me know what you guys think of this planner. So now that, oh, and this is what they call a, well, now I'm drawing a blank. If I remember, I'll put it in here. But this is, it's just so it'll lay flat at any, basically any page. It is a sewn planner. You can see the thread there. So anyway, really like this. But I do have this as backup, depending on how I decide to do it. Now, what my plan is with this is that I want to, I never have, but I ordered the Every Minute a Story 2026 setup that they have so that I can use in this notebook. So this will be like a little cutesy on the go planner. I think that will be a lot of fun. Like I said, I've never really done that, but I'm excited to use that. And so these two are an option for me. If I decided to sell these, you know, I do still have this, and this is still a really great option, except for that I really see even this, for being a smaller planner, this calendar is bigger than the other one. Or maybe that it's darker. Maybe it's not bigger, maybe it's just darker. Let's see. No, it's definitely bigger. The squares are bigger. But anyway, this is still a really great option. It's super cute too. And this is a beautiful cover. I could use it as a wallet if I wanted to. So we'll see what happens with this. But these were the first two that I wanted to share with you guys. Let me know what you think. Have you guys heard of Take a Note before? Any opinions or experiences or any advice that you have, I'd love to hear it. Again, I haven't made up my mind 100%, and I don't really have to know that just yet. I still have some time, but I am excited to get to start setting these things up. I did order some A6 Hobonichi inspired covers from Etsy. So those should be coming soon. And I don't know, you guys, if I really enjoyed this because it was just so bright, or if I truly enjoyed it because, I mean, it's a pretty cool layout. So I'm tempted again to just maybe find just a notebook and draw it in myself because I really like this. And if I did, I was trying to mirror the Take a Note, so that's why I did it like this. But honestly, I could just go all the way up and it would give me a lot more space. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of these A6s. And then the next one that I want to share, I've been holding on to these for a while. And this is where I've been having trouble. I actually ended up selling my B6 and then having regrets and ended up picking one up on a buy-sell trade. I've kind of set it up just the inside the cover here, let me pull this back out. How's that? There we go. Oops, too much. So I ended up going ahead and ordering another one through the buy-sell trade. Mine had the gilded and edging, so I'm kind of bummed about that, but it's okay. This feels really great in my hand. I love the size. Like I said, I'm a B6 girl currently. All my planners are B6. This is my current one. I don't have it in a cover right now. This is a half year by Just Scribble. Excuse me, you guys. I'm so sorry. This is a half year by Just Scribble. It's the Plans by Just Scribble. And I do love the half year. I'm going to show you what happens when I only put a half year into a yearly planner. Then it turns out like this because there's all these extra pages that I didn't use. But this was my last year's planner, 2024, with all of the things that I like to do, which is why I thought it'd be good if I went with an A5. It might not become so chunky because then I have a lot more room on the page. But anyway, there's that. And so anyway, I love this one. I love the things I pulled from. Let's see if you can see those. Let me make some space here. Here we go. Kind of get that set up a little bit. So I got these from the Rosey Life Planner and put them inside. So this is the dark gray or black linen. I'm not sure what it's called, but this is the complete planner from Sterling Ink, and it is the vertical. So I wouldn't mind using a vertical. Oh, I put this in here because I wanted to add it if I use this one. This is where my mind had gone that I was going to use this for 2026. I don't think that I need to do a whole flip or a whole review, but I think these planners have been shown enough all around. But what I do want to show is that this is better. But if you look at one of my calendars from today, again, not the same planner, but let me just open it up. So you see pretty much the same, so enough space there, but it would be kind of nice to have a little bit more space. And then the only other thing that I absolutely was so excited about with this planner is that you did have the month. You have a couple blank pages, which I could totally use because, again, let me just show you right here. I put these tracking pages, if I can find I put these tracking pages in there, so that would work out perfect for that. And then here's your week, and I've done vertical planning before, so that's not a problem for me. And then the dailies, and then you get the new month because there was only 1 week for the first week of the year. But then here's that week again. So here's January, the 2 blank pages, your week, and then your dailies. Or I mean your weekly, sorry, and then your dailies for what's left of that, and then your new week, your dailies, and then you get a blank page there, I think just because of how it landed, but then there's your week again, which I don't mind the blank pages, I can fill them up. And then here's the week, then the blank page, then the week, and then you get to your new month here somewhere. And so anyway, great planner, love it. I do want to use this one because I think it's so cute. I love the black, I love the little things, but if I decide not to, then I will destash this. Obviously, I've had my hands on it, but it's in perfectly good shape. And the only thing I did was put some washi down to hold these stickers down, but isn't that cute, you guys? Well, then we get to this one, and I will come back. I'm going to take a break for just a moment. This may be in a few different segments, so I will come back to this one. Stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so then here is the A5. I have stuff everywhere now. Here is the A5, which this color I think is absolutely beautiful. So same thing with this one. I've been holding it because I'm not sure if I want to go in an A5. My problem is that an A5 is not as portable, and I love that I can throw a B6 in my purse and be on my way. And a really quick thing is that I do pretty much put everything in here: photos, memories, work. Not a lot of work, but some work. But you know, I like to have it to do a little bit of journaling, a little bit of everything. So I don't throw mine away. I definitely keep them for memory keeping, and I do, like I said, I put photos in them. So my thought is that I want to stay with an A5. So we'll see. I love this color, and if I kept this one, obviously I would just move these and put them in here. So what I need is my purse, everyday carry planner, my memory planner, This is also functional too, though, that I keep at my desk. And then one more planner for like the YouTube loop groups and that kind of thing. So again, just still trying to figure it out, but this is a very good contender, as is this one. So we will see about that. And then you guys, I don't know how many videos this will have to be, but I'm just going to keep going, and if we have to do a part 2, we'll do a part 2. So this next one is Plans by Just Scribble. It's this exact same layout, horizontal. Let me get to the right page here. It's a horizontal. And I like to set this up. So this is work, this is personal, and then this is very functional page. And then I've had fun. This is an overflow page, the dailies. Okay. So I do love, what I love about this one is the layout. And I love that it's a half year again, because it looks so much better than this at the end of the year, because this is a year planner, but I only have 6 months in here. I have January through June, and then here, this was last year's again, I have July through December. So I definitely could prefer the half year, because I don't think I can get a whole year into one. So even if I went with, let's say, this one that's a yearly planner, I don't know that I'd be, especially because it's hardcover, I don't know that I'd be able to get it all in here. But I would definitely give it a try. So this is volume 1, volume 2, a beautiful planner. I didn't open it just in case I don't end up keeping them. But those are great because I am enjoying them. And then this one I ordered a long time ago. I don't know why my band is red, but this is the Hemlock and Oak, and it's beautiful. I had ordered a Hemlock and Oak to test in 2025 for 2026, except for this one is a little bit different than what I had ordered to try out, to test. And that's because I ended up getting the daily, and this is great quality paper. So nice, but I ended up getting the dailies, A5 size, of course, and I immediately knew this was not going to work for me. Love the color. I did not undo the charms because this will likely end up on a buy-sell trade. But again, I don't know why it ended up being burgundy, but it looks cute anyways. I like it a lot. So if anyone's interested in this one will be, I will be selling this one for sure. Next one, you guys, is, what I am missing is from Just Scribble. In addition to this, I did order her A5 vertical, I think, but that one, there's been some delays, and so I didn't want to wait to get that one before doing this video. I'm anxious to figure out what I'm doing and move on. So this is from Rosey Life Planner. It is a 800 and something page notebook, and I thought I could use this for my planner and just kind of do Bujo's, is it bullet style, Bujo style? I don't know what it's called, but basically drawing my own stuff and create my own pages, because then I don't have to be limited to what's in the month for that particular book. But again, going back to being able to fit a whole year in it is tough. But I do really like this, and did entertain this as well. You know, I'll draw in my own calendar, put in my own things. But what I originally had ordered outside of this notebook, and I bet I can't get this back in here because I won't be using this right now. Let's see if I can. Nope. Well, let's set that aside for now. Is that I ordered the Flow Planner. So this is what I've been waiting to see. This is what's been holding everything up. Look at these beautiful boxes that they came in. She definitely went all out with her packaging. I got it in the mail today and I couldn't wait to open it. And these will be so cute to store things in. But what I got, like I said, I couldn't wait. So I went ahead and opened it. We'll move that box out of the way. What I got here was some freebies. If you ordered one or more flow planners, you would get these. And one of the things that she said on one of her, I'm sure she said it multiple times, but on one of her videos or her stories was that this year was going to be for growth without burnout. And I just really love that. And I'm going to definitely put that in my planner. This is a little charm magnet. I think that is the perfect little annual motto or whatever you want to call it. And then here's a little clip that hangs from your planner, and it's a pink bow, of course, Rosey Life Planner, and all her, she definitely has a really great aesthetic that I love. Here's a little gold bow. They took off the bows from the planners when they designed them, which I was kind of bummed because I love it. And she ended up gifting these so that you could put it on there if you wanted to. And then she also gave this. It says, "This planner is a tool to support my growth. I will not let it measure my worth." So that's cute for the planner. And then here's her little Rosy Posy, keep growing. And here is a postcard, which is the thank you card. So cute. It's so pretty to put into your planner. And then this is planner prep. There's some cool, a little bit of advice or guidance on what to think about, what to consider before putting your planner together. And then this, you guys, is my absolute favorite. I love it, love it, love it. So I don't really have a white paper here, but we could try this. This might work a little bit better. So it's a little dashboard, or I'm not sure what you call them, but it has her signature hearts on it, her little logo there. I don't know if you could see that. And then a pen loop. So you get one of these if you get one or two more, or two planners. And I did get two, so that was nice. This had a beautiful little rose on that I kept and put in my planner. As soon as I opened it, I went ahead and moved it to my overflow page. So here's three, one for the notebook, one for the A5, and one for the B6. So then here is the B6. We'll move that out of the way. And so the B6 here, it comes with the clear cover, or I ordered it with the clear cover, I don't remember. And then here's the pink. This pink is quite a bit different than, let's say, let me get all these planners out of the way here. So this pink is quite a bit different than this pink, I think. I'm really feeling this pink more. It's more like a mauve-y pink. Let me scoot it over this way. Sorry for all the glare of the camera. But anyway, still pretty. The A5 I got in a caramel color, I think, or like a tan color. But the B6 I got in the pink. So something to consider there. And a reason that I wanted to, I haven't opened these. I was waiting till the video because, again, one of these will be destashed. Whether it's the B6 or the A5, I don't know yet. But this planner layout that she did was also pretty good, but it's not what I thought it was when I ordered it. I did see a quick flip from someone else, and they were showing that it wasn't what they thought either. So there was a little bit of misunderstanding, which is what happened to me with the Journey Planner back in 2024. But basically, and again, I won't do a full flip of this either, but again, this is the first time I get my hands on it. It's the original Tomoe River paper, which I love. You have the things here. You have a vision board. You have some goal type things, quarterly goals. Here's a January. I'm not sure, but what I would probably use this for is January highlights for the month, and then my functional calendar. And then this is the January this is not the overview, so I'm not sure how I would use this, because you have this, you have your monthly calendar, and then this is your, I'm not sure, but here's your week, it's vertical, and then here's your horizontal, so you get two. So what I thought is this is nice because I could do one as my personal, one with my work or my social media or my faith, but there's plenty of pages here that you get for the monthly, which is really cool. So I could definitely, this could be doctor's appointments even, or so could this front one over here, keeping track of the health stuff. And then your monthly, and then just maybe this could be your highlights, and this could be your weekly. So what I thought was that it was the weeklies and then the dailies after, but this one is set up the same to where you have the dailies here. This is a pretty cool planner, you guys, not gonna lie. Here, let me zoom in a little. I do definitely think that I will end up, oh, it's so tough because I have it between the complete planner from Sterling Ink and this one, but there's your monthly, there's your overview, I'm not sure what you call it. Here's your vertical, and here's your horizontal, which this right here is the exact same of what I'm doing in the plans. So this is nice. I could keep this. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I really like this a lot. I don't know how, well, I guess these could be my tracking pages that I have there for shopping and different things. And then I could do my journaling and all of that back here. This is a pretty nice planner. And then here are the dailies. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, so what it does is it finishes the week. Okay, let's try this again, guys. So here's the 4th week. And then your daily start. So basically you get all your weeks and then your dailies. So it's not bad. And then you start February right here. And then you have your calendar, your weeks. And you get through all of your weeks in February before you get to your dailies. Ooh, I do feel like I like this, guys. She's pretty thick though, so kind of the same problem, but I need to not worry about that because I'm going to do what I'm going to do. But I do feel like with all these extra pages, oh, you guys, I don't know what to do. Truly, I don't. I'm torn. So let me pull out the last one so you guys can help me decide. So I have another beautiful box with, I wouldn't, the reason she did this is you could store it at the end of the year, but I think I would use it more to store things in from her shop. But look how pretty that is if you were just storing it on a shelf. So the one I got in an A5 for this, let's move that cover, is in the caramel color, so same as my notebook. What do you guys think? And then I did order the almond color leather covers for both the B6 and the A5 because I didn't know which one I was keeping. But what do you guys think? Should I open this one? Let's open it. I mean, this one will get heavy, but I don't intend to carry it around so much, which is why I went with the A6. But at the same time, like I said, sorry for the crinkling, but at the same time, as I said, here, let me scoot this out a little bit. There we go. At the same time, I don't know. It's a tough decision, but what I love about both of these is that it is the Tomoe River paper. So let's look at this. So this is the A5 size. So what I'm trying to imagine, you guys, is all of my stuff. You know, just one of my decorative pages. Sometimes I feel like that looks so crowded, but then I also like how it looks, especially when you have all of the photos in there and stuff. But if I had an A5, I'd have a lot more room for that. I don't know, you guys. Don't know. Here, I'm going to have to open this and see. What this is like before I make a decision. Oh, it's a nice cover. Oh, but this is the B6. So let's see. I kind of want to keep them all, but I know I won't use but one or two of these. You guys, I love it. But again, do I want a B6 or do I want an A5? I think I'm going to go with a B6 here. So then the question is, do I go with this A5? And this would then have to be for my, oh, see, I just love this monthly though. But nope. I think I'm going to keep this one, this one, and this one for 2026. I think this is the direction I'm going in, guys. What do you think? I love it. So fun. But should this be my desktop or should this be my desktop? I think this one's going to be it. All right, you guys, well, that's it. Thank you for watching this video with me. Please let me know what your planner lineup is and what that looks like. And keep an eye out on my stories because I will likely be putting out a de-stash. I do have some friends that are waiting to hear from me on whether or not they're interested in these. And then I have a couple of gals on the buy-sell trade for Sterling Ink that are waiting to hear back from me as to what size I'm keeping. And then here's the B6 plans and the Hemlock and Oak. So these will be what I de-stash, and including this one, and these will be what I end up keeping. Maybe still this one, not sure, but at least for sure I know that it'll be these few. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I'd love to hear what you guys are doing for 2026, and I can't wait to start setting these up, which I will start doing come the Thanksgiving weekend, if I can wait that long. So this one, I think if this is going to be my regular planner for my desktop, I'm probably going to end up decorating this one with these things. I subscribe to her monthly kits, which are the Deluxe Supreme, and you just get so much stuff, so it'll be fun to go through and just fill that up. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. Let me know what you think of my lineup. Appreciate your time, and I hope you guys have a great day.